Hello everyone, I am so glad you came back to check us out on Next Steps, and today I'm really excited because I'm not alone. I'm not just here talking to a camera. I actually have Danni with me today, and we are going to talk about adoption. So Danni, why don't you introduce yourself a little bit?
Hi, my name is Danni. I'm 21 years old. I'm a hairstylist of 2 years. I enjoy the outdoors and skating, and I was adopted when I was 10 months old by this lovely lady here.
Yeah, so we're just going to have a conversation and you can join in. We're going to talk today about the blessings of adoption. And although I could go on and on about the blessings adoption has been for me and for her daddy, we're going to talk a little bit today about Danni and the blessings that you've received. So we adopted Danni. It's been 20 years ago. I can't believe it's been that long. And she has brought so much joy to our family. Like I said, we could go on and on about all the blessings that we've received with adoption. But Danni, why don't you start talking a little bit? What are some things that have blessed you about adoption?
It has given me the opportunity to freely express my relationship with God and actually form a relationship with God, because in China they don't really have that as many opportunities to do that there.
Right, right. So they do have churches in China. If you go in China, matter of fact, when we went there, we saw a church, and they like to brag about their church. But it's all government run, and they actually keep an eye on what they teach and what they read and how they say things. But they do have the underground church, and which is very magnificent. But the hope and the freedom that you have to be able just to come to know Christ and read his word and go to church openly definitely is a blessing here for you. And you know, I can remember back to when you asked Jesus into your life. And I don't know if you remember that day, but I remember the sun was shining through the window and we were sitting on the couch in Illinois, in our house in Illinois, and you said, "Mama, I want to ask Jesus into my heart."
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, the tears that flowed from me, because I thought about the fact that, you know, it would have been so much harder for you to know Jesus. And so we prayed that prayer together and you came to know Jesus, and now I get to watch you live out your faith.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of scripture, Romans 8:15. So you have not received a spirit that makes you fearful slaves. Instead, you received God's Spirit when he adopted you as his own children. Now we call him Abba Father. And it kind of makes me think that I've been adopted twice, adopted by you guys and then adopted by God. So I've been adopted.
Yes, I love that. You've been adopted. That is like so incredible, and just it warms my heart. It warms my heart. I think most Christ followers that are parents would say the most important thing for them is to have their child come to know Jesus. And so today, for your next step, maybe you've been thinking about adoption. Maybe you've been realizing, hey, we've got an extra bedroom, or maybe you're thinking about having another child, and you're thinking, gosh, there are children in the world, in our country and out of our country, that don't have a home. And so I highly recommend it. It is a beautiful experience, and it's a beautiful way, not just to love and be blessed by the children you bring in, but for them to be blessed as well, and for them to know Jesus. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Danni or to myself. You can reach out via Messenger on Facebook and let us know if you have any questions or you'd like to hear more about our story. And I hope you join us back next week, because yes, there are blessings, but next time we're going to talk to you about the hardships about adoption. So hope you join us next time.